Alright, I'm going to take a look at this place here called State Run Living Historical Farm, in which it's a farm that they run now the same way that they did in the olden days. We're going to go back into the 1980s or so. You can see here, this is like at the entrance that you go in. It tells a little bit about what's going on. Compare the 1980s farm and family life with yours. And this is a Metro Park here in Central Ohio. And I've taken some pictures of that. You'll see the house, of course, and things going on, barn and activities. So, put this video together for you. Slate Run Events, 1805, when Ohio become a state. You can always do your pause on this if I'm going too fast. I'm just going to scan over this a little bit. Do a pause, give you a chance to hopefully read any of this you might want. That was clear back in the 1800s. I'll try to hurry because I can hear a group of people coming in and don't want to change what they'll be able to see here. There. Now we're down in the 2000s. Alright, here's some heads. That chop right there. Of course, that bird down there is feeding himself too. Got some movement down here that's headless.
Hey Megan, come here for a sec. I want to show you something. Come here.
There's that.
No, come here. You'll be by there.
There's the other leg movement still.
Work hard.
Now that she's old.
Why do you have the old chicken?
That's it.
Head's gone, but still got some movement.
He'll move for a little while. Yeah,
If you put him on his feet, would he run?
Usually they flop.
Just flop around?
Yeah. It's a rare one that'll make a few steps. This setup we got out of a book from the 1880s or 1870s.
It's a nice setup.
It makes it easier.
Yeah.
Is it possible if, like that one of the chickens can, like, stay alive for, like...
Well, maybe you've seen, what's it called? The PBS has a program, Natural History of Chickens. And they talk about Mike the Headless Chicken in that. And I think it occurred back in the 1930s. Some farmer or some guy was killing chickens, cut the head off of one, and it didn't die. And he kept it alive, feeding it with an eyedropper and so forth for months, and had visions of making good money, sort of a freak show thing. And then the chicken died. But Mike the Headless Chicken, Google it. But I expect what happened is when he cut off the head, he probably left some of the brain stem. He cut real high, left the base of the brain, which controls basic body functions. So,
breathing and whatnot.
Yeah.
How did it breathe then?
It has a windpipe coming up through the neck.
Don't touch Zora, okay?
Yeah. But it twitches for a moment. Pretty much done.
Headless chicken.
Fresh chicken.
Come on.
So you just dipped it in like some hot water down there. And turn
Steam.
steam. Taking off some wings.
You use the steam if you want to keep the skin on the chicken?
Dip them in hot water to loosen the feathers, but if it's too hot, the skin gets cooked and ripped out. See? I squeezed out the last puff of air. Now there isn't any more air. A little bit of air.
That's crazy.
It still has its vocal cords right in here, and it still has its lungs.
Wow.
It makes the noise. Noise. It makes a noise.
No, he's
Is
empty.
that his wing?
So let's get the kernels off the corn there with that little metal device. And then they go ahead and put the kernels over here. Turn that wheel. And that's what you get there. It grinds them up.
You got drawing me fun.
Yeah, this is the barn. It smells like a barn. If you know what a barn smells like. Big barn too. Big upstairs. Don't know how to get up. Oh, there's the steps right there to get up there, but it goes up tall there. And go out doing some plowing of the field. Scan back here. Again, this is a farm that's being ran now the same way it was back in the old days. They still do everything the same way. So, while it's cooking, chopping the chickens' heads off, and plowing the field. See how it's done. This little piggy is just taking a relaxing time right here. And it's not small. Come over here to another one. He's still inside. This one right here. Decides wants to go ahead and stand up a little bit. we got some smaller ones here.
Yum, yum. What are you eating, guys?
Alright, that's what we got for the piggies. Alright, so we got some little guys here doing some eating now. Big mama here. About my foot there. Whatever the heck these guys are. Turkey, 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 chicken, 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 whatever. Well, not sure what this is for. Cage for something. Pretty good size right there. In the barn here, you can tell they still have old style equipment that they still use. I can't tell you what they are. All I can do is show you what they got here. And they still use these things. Well, this is the other side of it. And there's a little walkway right there. You can go over to a little docking place where you can sit and watch. Then there's that cover bridge I took a picture of earlier that had been relocated here from Muskingum County, the county where the exotic animals were killed not too long ago. I mean, the bridge has been here for a while, but that's the county it came from. Because we're in central Ohio now, and that's in southeastern Ohio. And then back here was the other side. Well, you remember back on the side, this is the Metro Park too. That was the farm side of it. This is where people can walk and picnic and play. And this part of the pond is a little bit low, as you can see here. So water level's down quite a bit. And they come over to the other pond on the other side, or actually not the other side, around the other side. There's a bunch of duckies